There are legends, lore, and ghostly tales from all over the country. They don't have to center around the Appalachians for me to enjoy them. I know quite a few, and I plan to share those on this channel alongside Tales from the Mountains. I hope you'll enjoy them too. With that, folks, let me tell you a story from the heart of my home state of North Carolina, a place steeped in history and mystery. This tale comes from Chatham County, a place known for its rich past and one peculiar patch of land that's been the talk of the town for generations. Chatham County, settled back in 1771, is full of tales from days gone by. Named after the Earl of Chatham, William Pitt, this area saw its fair share of history, from Cornwallis marching through after the Battle of Guilford Courthouse to David Fanning's raids during the Revolutionary War. But amongst all this history lies a mystery that's yet to be solved. About 10 miles from Siler City in western Chatham County lies the curious spot. In the middle of a grove of trees, there's a perfect circle of barren earth, about 40 feet in diameter, where nothing seems to grow. This path has been bare for as long as anyone can remember, and the locals call it the Devil's Tramping Ground. Now, the story goes that this is where the devil himself comes to walk in circles, pondering his next scheme to bring trouble to mankind. Every night in the dark hours, the Prince of Darkness supposedly paces around and around this bare circle, plotting and planning. This strange spot is surrounded by trees, forms a perfect circle with a path about a foot or so wide that remains bare year after year. Some folks say they've placed sticks and stones in the path only to find them cleared away the next morning, as if the devil himself had kicked them aside during his nightly walk. There are many legends explaining this phenomenon. One old tale says that long before the first settlers arrived, this spot was a meeting place for Native American tribes. They gather here for feasts, celebrations, and council meetings, and their vigorous war dances wore the circle into the ground. The Great Spirit, they say, kept the circle bare as a monument to those faithful braves. Another legend ties this place to the lost colony of Roanoke Island. It's said that two rival tribes battled here, and after a fierce fight, one tribe buried their fallen chief, Croatan, in the center of what we now call the Devil's Tramping Ground. The tribe then fled to the coast, and it's believed that the lost colonists of Roanoke were headed for this spot, named in honor of the chief, when they vanished. Some folks have a more practical explanation. They say the circle was made by the hoofs of horses and mules powering a molasses mill. The constant treading wore the ground bare, and vegetation never returned. But other paths made by similar treadmills haven't borne out this theory. Still others claim that no birds nest in the trees around the circle, and wild animals avoid it altogether. There's even a tale of a possum hunt where the dogs, upon nearing the circle, tucked their tails and sought the safety of their masters. Years ago, according to some accounts, Harry Davis, curator at the North Carolina State Museum, offered a more scientific explanation. He noted that the area has ancient salt licks once used by buffalo and deer. He believes the soil in the circle has such a high salt content that nothing can grow there. Yet the mystery deepens. Why does this circle remain barren while the surrounding area thrives? Soil typically rebuilds itself over time, but this spot has remained unfruitful for as long as anyone can remember. Bearing that in mind, the scientific community in recent years has taken soil samples from within the circle. Tests have concluded that the soil is, by all accounts, fertile soil that should easily produce some sort of vegetation. It seems even science offers no definitive answers. Today, people can visit the Devil's Tramping Ground. The spot is privately owned, and there are rules about when you can visit and what you can do while you're there. A quick YouTube search will offer up loads of videos ranging from curious visitors, Bigfoot enthusiasts, and paranormal investigators, all hoping to uncover the secrets of the ominous circle. Despite all the theories, many locals still believe the devil himself has claimed this patch of land. And who can blame them? The stories have been passed down for at least 200 years, each generation adding its own touch to the legend. So whether it's the devil's nightly stroll or some ancient curse, the devil's tramping ground remains a place of intrigue and wonder. Next time you're in Chatham County, you might just find yourself drawn to this eerie circle, pondering the mysteries it holds. So, have you ever visited the old devil's tramping ground? Do you have any other strange places or tales you'd like to hear about? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, consider clicking the like button and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.